What if I told you that one of the world's biggest action stars once had only $7 to his name? Yes, $7. Before the fame, the movies, and the wrestling rings, Dwayne Johnson's dream was crushed, leaving him broke and lost. But how did he go from a failed football player to becoming The Rock? Stick with us as we unravel the extraordinary rise of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, a story of grit, resilience, and an unwavering belief in oneself. Born into a family of professional wrestlers, Dwayne Johnson seemed destined to follow in their footsteps. But young Dwayne had other plans. His dream? To play professional football. He was big, fast, and talented, a natural athlete. His path seemed clear, and after an impressive college football career at the University of Miami, Dwayne thought he was on the verge of making it big. But life had other plans. An injury crushed his dreams of going pro. He wasn't drafted to the NFL, and soon after, he was cut from the Canadian Football League. Just like that, the dream was over. At 23 years old, Dwayne found himself back at his parents' home in Florida with nothing to his name but $7 in his pocket. Here's where most people might give up. After all, what do you do when your one big dream shatters before your eyes? For Dwayne, it was a make or break moment. He could let this defeat define him, or he could choose a new path. But which path? That's when Dwayne turned to the family business, professional wrestling. At first, he didn't want it. He didn't want to live in his father's shadow, but with no other options, he threw himself into it. And just like that, Dwayne "Rocky Maivia" Johnson entered the world of WWE. His first matches were rough. Fans booed. They chanted, "Die, Rocky, die." Critics said he wasn't cut out for it. It seemed like he couldn't catch a break no matter what he tried. But instead of walking away, Dwayne did something that would change his life forever. He reinvented himself. And then something clicked. Dwayne embraced his true self and became The Rock. Gone was the smiling, clean-cut Rocky Maivia. In his place was a bold, brash, charismatic figure who owned the ring. The Rock wasn't just a wrestler, he was a larger-than-life persona. The crowd went wild, the boos turned into cheers. The Rock became the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, winning multiple WWE championships and becoming a global sensation. But for Dwayne, wrestling was only the beginning. He had bigger ambitions. His goal, Hollywood. The transition from wrestling to acting isn't easy. Just ask the countless athletes who've tried and failed. But Dwayne wasn't like most. He was determined to make it. He started small, taking roles in films like The Mummy Returns and The Scorpion King. But here's where things get interesting. His early movies were met with mixed reviews. Many questioned whether he could truly make the leap from wrestling to acting. But Dwayne didn't back down. Instead of settling for typecast roles, he took risks and embraced versatility. He went from action hero to family-friendly roles in movies like The Game Plan and Tooth Fairy. But the critics still weren't convinced. And then everything changed when Dwayne joined the Fast and Furious franchise. He stole the show, and audiences couldn't get enough. The box office numbers skyrocketed, and Dwayne Johnson became one of the highest-grossing actors in Hollywood. He wasn't just a wrestler turned actor, he was a megastar. But here's the thing about Dwayne Johnson. Success in one field was never enough. He has always been about more. Today, Dwayne is not just an actor. He's a brand, a businessman, and a leader. He co-founded $7 Productions, named after the $7 he had when he hit rock bottom, producing some of the biggest films and TV shows in the industry. He's launched his own tequila brand, Terramana, signed massive deals with brands like Under Armour, and has his own fitness brand. Forbes even named him one of the highest paid actors in the world. From failing in football to dominating wrestling, and from acting to business, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has shown that reinvention is possible, no matter how many times life knocks you down. What's Dwayne Johnson's secret? It's not just his talent or his physical strength. It's his relentless drive, his ability to adapt, and his unwavering belief in himself. Dwayne's journey is proof that it's not about where you start, it's about how you finish. And for Dwayne, there's no finish line. If his story inspired you, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. Drop a comment below. What challenge are you facing that The Rock's journey could help you overcome?